It's one of the strangest mysteries in global finance. How can the United States, the world's most powerful economy and the issuer of the planet's dominant reserve currency, have a dollar worth less than the British pound? Why does a country smaller in size, population, and GDP hold a currency that consistently trades above the mighty United States dollar? Today, we unravel the quiet forces, historic twists, and economic mechanics that keep the British pound sitting higher, and why its value is not as straightforward as many believe. 1. A 1,000-year head start. Long before the United States existed, the British pound was already shaping global trade. As the oldest currency still in use, it carried the weight of the British Empire across continents. That legacy created deep, lasting trust. Even after the empire faded, the pound retained psychological and financial prestige that continues to lift its value today. 2. Interest rates, the silent engine. One of the most influential drivers of currency value is interest rate policy. The Bank of England often maintains rates that attract global investors seeking higher returns. Higher rates push demand for the pound upward. Recently, with markets expecting deeper interest rate cuts from the US Federal Reserve compared to the UK, investors move toward pound-denominated assets, strengthening its value. 3. Inflation and real returns. Inflation quietly shapes a currency's power. The UK has historically maintained lower inflation than the United States, helping the pound hold more purchasing power. Periods of positive real yields, where interest rates outperform inflation, have made UK assets especially attractive, giving the pound another strategic advantage. 4. Global trade and financial flows. London is one of the world's most influential financial hubs. Massive inflows into banking, investment, and global finance continuously boost demand for the pound. Meanwhile, the US runs a large trade deficit, which places downward pressure on the dollar over time. The UK's financial strength and trade patterns help stabilize the pound at a higher exchange rate. 5. Value versus dominance. Here lies the twist. A higher exchange rate doesn't make the pound more powerful. The pound's higher numerical value comes from historical trust, interest rate dynamics, investor behavior, long-standing financial structures, not from economic supremacy. Conclusion. So why is the British pound worth more than the US dollar? Because exchange rates aren't a measure of power. They're a reflection of history, policy, and perception. The pound is strong in value, while the dollar is strong in global dominance. Two different forms of power, both incredibly influential. If you want more clear, captivating breakdowns of economics, history, and the forces shaping our world, subscribe to History, Happenings, Hypothesis. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.